Hi viewers, welcome to Shaker's Bio Factory for NEET. If you like this video, subscribe my channel and click on bell icon to get notification. In this video, I am going to explain one of the topic in anatomy of flowering plants. It is permanent tissues and simple tissues. During cell division, the newly formed cells from either primary or secondary meristematic tissues, these cells it undergoes many changes structurally and functionally to become specialized cells. Along with that, these cells it lost the ability of cell division are called as permanent cells. The newly formed cells are also called as permanent cells or matured cells, and all these cells it becomes into tissues with the help of a process is called differentiation, and these tissues are referred to as permanent tissues. The matured or permanent tissues present in plant body, it can perform a specific function. During the formation of primary body in plants, the specific regions called apical meristem, and these apical meristem can produce dermatal tissues, ground tissues, and vascular tissues in primary body of plant body. The permanent tissues are basically two types. In this, the first type is simple permanent tissues. Second type is complex permanent tissues. In simple permanent tissues, the main character of this tissue is the tissue it having all cells. These are similar in structure and similar in function are called as simple tissues. The simple permanent tissues are generally composed of cells and all the cells are similar in structure. Along with that, they work in coordinating manner with one another to perform a common function or set of functions. The various simple tissues are found in plant body, and these simple tissues it make up the complete plant body in case of plants. The various simple tissues in plants which are present like parenchyma tissue, collenchyma tissue and sclerenchymatous tissue. The parenchyma. So parenchyma is also called as ground tissue because in plant body this tissue forms major component within various organs of plants like root, stem, leaf, flower, fruit and seed. And permanent tissues like parenchyma it forms the main bulk of plant body, so that parenchyma tissue is also called as ground tissue. So this ground tissue present in plant body, it is a living tissue having cytoplasm even after cell maturation. When the parenchyma cells are matured, even after maturation, due to having of protoplasm, these parenchyma cells are living tissues. The cells of the parenchyma are generally referred to as isodiametric. That means in the structure of each cell, it consists of a diameter. It is equal at all planes called isodiametric. In case of shape, the parenchymatous cells having a shape like spherical, oval, round, polygonal or elongated in shape. But in case of polygonal shape, the cell have many sides and elongated cells have longer shape. The parenchymatous cells are surrounded by very thin cell wall, and this cell wall is made up of only cellulose. Along with that, the parenchymatous cells when it present in tissues at this time All cells are closely packed to each other without any intercellular spaces. But sometimes these tissues it consists of a very minute intercellular spaces in between the parenchyma cells in parenchyma tissue. The function of parenchyma is the basic and main function of parenchyma tissue is storage of food materials. If the parenchyma cell having some of the colorless plastids like leucoplast, at this time it can store food materials in the form of carbohydrates, oils, fats or proteins. But some of the parenchyma cells, if it consists of chloroplast in its structure, such cells are referred to as chlorenchyma, and these cells have a capability to perform photosynthesis. Along with it, some of the parenchyma cells present in specialized tissues like nectar glands, resin ducts, and some of the another structures, these parenchyma cells have a capability to secrete various substances like resin, nectar, and oil is referred to as secretory function. So these are the characters and function of parenchymatous tissue. The second tissue is collenchyma. So collenchyma, it is a special type of elastic and living mechanical tissue because the collenchyma cells after maturation also it consists of protoplasm and this tissue can provide mechanical support. That's why it is called living mechanical tissue. Along with that, when the collenchyma present in plant body, the part gets flexible nature. That's why it's called as elastic tissue. The collenchyma cells generally present below to the epidermis of dicotyledon plants, especially below to the dicotyledon stem epidermis. A few layers of collenchyma cells are present with 3 to 4 layers. This collenchyma, it is present below to the epidermis, sometimes continuously, is called homogeneous layer. But sometimes the collenchyma present discontinuously in the form of patches. In collenchymatous tissue, each cell it consists of either oval shape, spherical shape, or polygonal shape. Often, each cell it consists of chloroplast. In the structure of each cell, we can observe the thickenings at the corners only. In each cell, the corners are very thick due to deposition of cellulose, hemicellulose, and pectin. The cellulose, hemicellulose, and pectin, these are the cell wall materials and these are considered as complex carbohydrates. These complex carbohydrates can provide mechanical support when these are deposited at corners. In collenchymatous tissue, all cells are compactly arranged, but there is no intercellular spaces. Along with it, the collenchymatous tissue present in dicotyledon plants, but in monocotyledon plants, this tissue is completely absent. Along with it, the main functions of collenchyma is some of the collenchymatous cells, if it consists of chloroplast, at this time it can perform photosynthesis and synthesize food materials. But the basic function of collenchyma is due to having of cellulose, hemicellulose and pectin at the corners of the cell wall, the tissue can provide mechanical support, especially the collenchymatous tissue present below to the epidermis of young stem and also in petiole of leaf helps to flexible. The third tissue is sclerenchyma. The sclerenchyma is a tissue and after maturation there is no protoplasm, so that the sclerenchyma is referred to as a dead tissue. But due to having of very highly thickened cell wall, the tissue can provide mechanical support. That's why sclerenchyma is called as dead mechanical tissue. During maturation, each cell it completely lost their protoplasm. That's why this tissue become dead tissue. In the structure of a sclerenchymatous tissue, the cells are elongated and narrow, but it consists of highly thickened cell wall, and in this cell wall we can observe some of the materials like cellulose, hemicellulose, but one special organic material is present in cell wall is called lignin. Due to having of lignified cell walls, the cell become dead cell. And lignin is a organic material. It provides mechanical strength to the plant, and the cell wall it become very strong, rigid and impermeable to water, and finally due to this lignified cell wall the cell become dead cell. The wall of sclerenchymatous cells, it consists of some thin areas. So the thin areas present on cell wall is these are called as pates. But at center of the cell, it consists of a narrow space, and this narrow space is referred to as lumen. On the basis of variation in form, structure, and origin, along with development, the sclerenchyma is two types. In this, the first type is sclerenchymatous fibers and scleroids. The first type is sclerenchymatous fibers. In sclerenchymatous tissue, some of the cells are called as fibers, and these fibers having thickened cell wall, and each cell is elongated with pointed tips or sharp tips generally. These are present in the form of a group in different parts of plant body. The cell wall of each sclerenchymatous fiber is much lignified. That's why at the center of the cell, its lumen is highly reduced. So these sclerenchymatous fibers are generally associated with xylem and phloem tissue of vascular bundles. The sclerenchymatous fibers present in phloem are called phloem fibers, and in xylem these are called as xylem fibers. The fibers present in both xylem and phloem, they have a capability to provide mechanical strength to organs. And second type of sclerenchymatous cell is scleroids. The scleroids are the spherical, oval or cylindrical shaped cells with highly thickened dead walls made up of lignin. But in this cell, at the center of the cell, it consists of very narrow space is called as lumen. So in these cells, lumen is highly reduced, but the cell wall having a numerous and minute pores called pates. The scleroids, generally it may be present singly or sometimes in the form of group, and these scleroids can be found in different parts of plant body like root, stem, leaf, flower, fruit and seeds. By taking some of the example, the scleroids are more specifically present in some of the parts like fruit wall of nut fruit like walnut. So here it is the fruit coat, and this fruit coat is very strong due to having of scleroids. Along with that, the scleroids are present in pulp of various fruits like For example, in guava fruit, it is the pulp. In pear, it is the pulp. And in sapoto, it is the pulp. So when we eat this pulp, we feel some hardness that is due to presence of scleroids. Along with it, the scleroids are present in seed coat. When cotyledons are separated, then we get a seed coat in pea, and it is the seed coat in bean. In that seed coat, due to having of scleroids, the membrane, the coat is rough and thick. Along with it, in leaves of tea, it consists of scleroids. That's why after getting tea powder, the tea powder is hard. So in these spots, we can observe scleroids. And sclerenchyma is a tissue. It provides mechanical support to organ because these are the dead cells. Inside of the cell, there is no protoplasm, so that all metabolical reactions are not take place. Simply it is a dead cell, but due to having of highly thickened lignified cell walls, this sclerenchymatous tissue, it provide mechanical support. Thanks for watching.